Good evening and welcome to another episode of Monday Music. I hope that you guys had a fantastic weekend. Um, as always, got to start off with great fun technical difficulties. Right before the show, I always have to post the link right before because otherwise there won't be a thumbnail of me, even though some of them look kind of ridiculous. I don't, do the editing, so I don't make a specific picture for that. And so if I hit go live too early, in the way that I have the setup, then it just has the blank screen there. Well, today I was pretty sure I hit copy and then paste, but when I pasted it was something else. So on my Facebook page, I'm sure, for those of you who clicked on that, will see that it has the link. So if you click on the link itself, it comes here. But if you click on the picture below, it's like Beverly Hills Historical Society. So yeah, well, check them out too. Good stuff going on, as always. I grew up in, not in this area, in the Beverly Hills area, but I have a lot of people that I know, so I was looking at some things, and apparently I copied it to somewhere for some reason, and there you go. There you have it. So, fun with technology, and other than that, um, other drama for the week. I got bit by a dog. Hazards of the veterinary field. So, things to things to consider next time you take your critter in. Be nice to them, have them relax. And they're stressed when they're there, but sometimes they get angry and things happen. But it's my first animal bite since my first year of working as a veterinary technician. So had a pretty good record. My saying was always like, oh, I don't do bites. Like scratches are okay, but I don't do bites. And so I'm very, very mad at myself. But, I'll talk about that more on Thursday because that's more of a Thursday thing, even though it's not really musically related. But I'll definitely be making some public service announcements for those who are not indoctrinated in the field of veterinary medicine. So stay tuned for that on Thursday. Other than that, as you've seen noted, some little bit of genre switch up today. I've got two male vocals songs, but we'll see how those go. And I've said it before, I would love to do some Offspring songs, although my favorites, also mentioned Slipknot, I think, but my favorites always have lots of bad words. So I did one today. I've got one on there today that doesn't have any. I've got some Green Day for you. Another garbage song, because why not? Although that one's a little low, but we'll see how that goes. And I'm going to start off with some Nightwish for you guys. I know I've mentioned them. I haven't done any of their stuff yet, but it's killing me and I want to do it. So I'm going to do it. I was hoping to wait until I got my power cord in so I could have my setup so I could have the good sound before I start delving off into these other non-so-poppy realms. But you know what? I don't feel like waiting anymore. So there. So take that. Anyway, so I have, in that news, I finally got in touch with somebody who ordered me the cable. They even took my credit card number and everything. So that should be here hopefully by the end of this week, if not next week, at a special order. So as goes the special order spectrum, a couple days to a couple weeks, but they had high hopes that I would have it by the end of this week, and I spoke with them last week, Friday, I think. So that should be good. And so the song I'm starting with, as I mentioned, I'm going to start off with a Nightwish song today. See how that goes. So Nightwish is a band that is metal in their musical background. And the original vocalist who one of the songs is one that I'm covering is one that she did. She sang operatic. So it was a lot of fun. If you have not heard Nightwish, I strongly urge you guys to go check them out. Their newer stuff is great as well, but I'm definitely the fan of the old stuff because, like I've mentioned before, I think I'm not big on change. I know I need to, especially being a scientist in that phrasing. I should be very open to change, and I am, but for creature comforts, I prefer to stay with what I know, and what I know is the original vocalist with Nightwish. But anyway, hopefully the sound is not too awful, and here we go. This is the first song I heard by them. Amazing music. Lots of keyboards, guitar, drums, bass, vocals. The song is called She Is My Sin. With a long intro. Good hands. Taking dear heart once apart, she can touch nor me nor you. Dressed as one, no one will betray our love. Lead astray the gazers, the razors on your seducing skin. In the meadow of sinful flowers, every flower is a perfect one. To paradise with pleasure haunted, haunted by fear. A seal for him, desire within, desire within. A burning veil, a bride to do for him. A seal for him, desire within, desire within. Fall in love with your deep dark sin. You are what my sins include. Lust is not as creative as its discovery. To paradise with pleasure haunted, haunted by fear. Oh, seal for him, desire within, desire within. A burning veil, a bride to do for him. A seal for him, desire within, desire within. Fall in love with your deep dark sin. Bless me, undress me, pick your pride in the wicked way. God, I must confess, I do envy the sinners. A seal for him, desire within. A burning veil, a bride to dear for him. A seal for him, desire within, desire within. A burning veil, a bride to dear for him. A seal for him, desire within, desire within. Fall in love with your deep dark sin. Awesome. I love that song. It's just great. Definitely check out the original. So the first time I heard Nightwish, I was sitting down on my friend's bed, like, man, gotta listen to this, okay? Sure, okay. Very much into metal. And so it comes on, I hear this, amazing metal, sounds very epic. It's the only real way I could describe it. And then absolutely 100% not expecting a female vocalist. So not only the female vocalist, but coming out with the opera just as strong as her voice is was just absolutely amazing. I fell in love. The first note she hit, I was already hooked with just the music that I heard, but after she just that opening note, it's like, wow, this is I love this. This is fantastic. And the other songs did not disappoint. So I very much like all of their albums that I've heard, which are all of the ones with the original singer. The second singer they have, I like the album a lot, and nothing negative. It still sounded great, but I just could not consider it Nightwish anymore. I don't know how else to describe it. The new singer, very much great voice, but it was more of a pop sound, so I don't know if they were trying to switch over and make it more mainstream. Although they were very big over in Europe, the US is a completely different ballgame getting out here. So I don't know if that was their goal or what that was, and was really interesting. Oh, we'll go into that. Remind me on Thursday. We'll have that chat. I'll talk to you more about the Nightwish story. Anyway, and they are now in their third vocalist, who is very tall and very, very powerful voice as well. So check them out and let me know what you guys think. And then next song I've got for you is an Offspring. Kids Aren't Alright. Long intro. I'm gonna come closer so I can read the lyrics a little better. Sorry for my cheating today. We're young, the future was so bright. The old neighborhood was so alive. And every kid on the whole damn street was gonna make it big and not be beat. And now the neighborhood's cracked and torn. Oh, the kids have grown, but the lives are worn. How can one little street swallow so many lives? Chance is thrown. Nothing's free. Longing for what used to be. Still it's hard to see. Fragile life, shattered dreams. Ow. Jamie had a chance, but she really did. Instead she dropped out and had a couple of kids. Marshall is at home cause he's got no job. Just the guitar smokes a lot of pot. Jay committed suicide. Whoa, Brandon OD'd and died. What the hell is going on? The cruelest dream reality. Nothing's free. Longing for used to be. Still it's hard to see. Fragile life, shattered dreams. Chances thrown, nothing's free. Longing for what used to be. Still it's hard to see. Fragile life, shattered dreams. All right, that was fun. And I've mentioned before, I'm not really a big fan of doing dude vocal songs, but you gotta break out of that and get used to it. And stepping more outside my comfort zone, which I recommend you all do on a regular basis, safely. can be taken a lot of ways. But for me, just even just doing this show for me. So those of you who know me well know that I don't like people looking at me. I do not like being the center of attention. However, that being said, I love singing and I would like to do singing on a larger scale. So, you know, kind of got to get used to people looking at me. It's just awkward and I've never really, I like to work from the sidelines and make sure everything's functioning appropriately. So for me, just there's like, okay, everybody just look at me. And I was just talking with somebody today about it. I was like, listen to me all you want, just don't look at me. I'm just gonna hide in my little shell over here. But, you know, so again, this me doing this alone, chatting with you guys here live again. Thanks for hanging out with me. It's a way for me to step out of my comfort zone and get more comfortable. Am I always going to sound perfect when I'm singing? Absolutely not. Does it sound great when I don't have any effects on my vocals? It sounds decent. You know, when you hear a record, album, studio version, that's not the person's raw vocals. It's mixed, it's mastered, it's been, you know, tweaked to sound better. That being said, there are some people out there with absolutely amazing vocals that don't need any of that stuff, but still, even those people, they do these things to their voices when they're recording to enhance it. So even just having a little bit of extra, you know, echo on their reverb, whatever, all that fun stuff that I know really not a whole bunch about yet at this point. Um, you know, could it sound better? Yeah, but this is supposed to be real, you know, because I'm a real people over here. And so, like I said before, more for my discussions today. I'm a human. I make mistakes. You know, I said the same thing when I was teaching because nobody knows everything. It's impossible. So don't even try. Don't even pretend. You can't do it. You can try. It's a great thing to strive for, but there's no way to know everything about anything because things are always changing. I mean, unless you want to talk about math and like adding numbers, like you can know that 2 plus 2, as long as all else is created equal, will always equal 4 as far as we know today, but never know. They like changing math on us, so maybe they'll change that one of these days also. So next song I have for you is, of course, I have 2 low songs next, not slow, but low for me. So we'll see how these go. I sing them a lot, but I just don't. And we'll see how it sounds when I sing it louder. This is a song called She off the Dookie album, Green Day. And I was trying to think, I like a lot of the Green Day songs, but this one, I don't know, I was scrolling by and this one sounded good for today, so I was like, sure, why not? She screams in silence, a sullen riot penetrating through her mind, waiting for a sign to smash the silence with a brick of self-control. Are you locked up in a world that's been planned out for you? Are you feeling like a social tool without a use? Scream at me until my ears bleed. I'm taking heed just for you. She's figured out all her doubts were someone else's point of view. Waking up this time to smash the silence with a brick of self-control. Are you locked up in a world that's been planned out for you? Are you feeling like a social tool without a use? Scream at me until my ears bleed. I'm taking heed just for you. Wow. Are you locked up in a world that's been planned out for you? Are you feeling like a social tool without a use? Scream at me until my ears bleed. I'm taking heat just for you. Big finish. Ah. All right. Oh, no. Okay. So hopefully you guys like the song so far. I know it's genre, so technically still poppy, but more like alt rock, whatever. I'm so bad with genres. You guys probably know better than I do, but anyway, again, shameless plugging. Hit that subscribe button down there. Trying to bump up so I get some extra subscribers. Still trying to hit my mark of 100 so I can go mobile for you guys. And I've got one song left for you. And this is going to be a song called Temptation Waits. It's just in the style of Garbage. I tell you something, I am a wolf, but I like to wear sheep's clothing. I am a bonfire, I am a vampire. I'm waiting for my moment. Come on like a drug, I just can't get enough. I'm like an addict coming at you for a little more. And there's so much at stake, I can't afford to waste. I never needed anybody like this before. I'll tell you something, I am a demon. Some say my biggest weakness. I have my reasons, call it my defense. Be careful what you're wishing. Come on like a drug, I just can't get enough. I'm like an addict coming at you for a little more. And there's so much at stake, I can't afford to waste. I never needed anybody like this before. You are a secret, a new possession, something to keep you guessing. You come on like a drug, I just can't get enough. I'm like an addict coming at you for a little more. And there's so much at stake, I can't afford to waste. I never needed anybody like this before. Ooh, ooh. Well, I'm not sure what I'm living for. Well, I'm not sure what I'm looking for. Well, not sure what I'm living for. Well, I'm not sure what I'm looking for. Well, I'm not sure what I'm. Well, I'm not sure what I'm living for. All right. Awesome. So, and yes, I've been told I use the word awesome way too frequently. So, sorry about that. Anyway, I hope that you guys enjoyed that. Thank you again so much for tuning in. I really appreciate that you guys hang with me. Hope that you enjoy the show. As always, if you have any requests, recommendations, comments, anything like that, feel free to go ahead and pop that in the comment box down there, or go ahead and find me on Facebook and Twitter. I'll go ahead and post those links for you as soon as I log off of here. And again, back to our normal schedule. So it's going to be 7:30 p.m. Pacific, 10:30 p.m. Eastern, every Monday and Thursday. Monday for music, which is why you're here tonight, and Thursday for some music chat. So got some updates and some revelations. Wrote them all down. That way I don't forget to talk to you guys about that. So Thursday, come check me out. Right back here, 7:30. Have a fantastic week. Be productive, and I will see you guys Thursday night. Thanks. Bye.